Jacksonville State, a huge weekend ahead as our ladies start the second half of OVC play. Just a game out of first place, 14-10 overall, 6-2 in the league. I'm going to ask you the same question when we talked earlier in the week. Did you think you'd be 6-2 halfway through the OVC race right now?
No, we talk about this every week. No, I didn't think so. I knew we'd play hard and that kind of stuff, but being 6-2 is a bonus, that's for sure.
All right, quirk of the schedule, whatever you want to call it. You just played Morehead State and Eastern Kentucky. Now you turn around and play both of them again, Morehead State Friday, Eastern Kentucky Saturday. As a coach, is it difficult to turn around and play somebody just in 1 week's time?
Yeah, I don't like it, Mike. I mean, it's one of those things you just get through them. It's a big win for us because they've been on the top of the league for years, and we got to turn around and do the same thing. I mean, I'm putting actually more game prep into this week than I have in other weeks just because we played them last week. I know they're going to make adjustments, so we have to make adjustments. And I think the advantage is a little bit in their part because we won, so they can look at things and, kind of go, okay, this is what we got to do, where we're going to go, I got to keep our team from going, well, we won. Why are we making the adjustments? But we're going to make some adjustments starting today in practice and that kind of thing to hopefully get another win, on Friday.
And then Saturday, Eastern Kentucky, a match you lost at their place, but one that you felt like you could have won. I mean, the three games you lost were very tight, close games.
Yeah, they were really tight. We fought back in Game 3 at 24-24, but we had a couple kids struggle that game that normally don't struggle. Just happens, it's part of athletics. I don't think they're going to struggle on Saturday against them. I hope not. So I think we can win both matches, or we could easily lose both matches. Just depends on how we play.
Anything in the OVC, the first half of the schedule, that has surprised you or caught you off guard a little bit?
Yeah, everybody's good. I mean,
is the league better than you thought it would be?
From top to bottom, yes. It definitely is. I mean, there's no games, in other conferences I've been in, you could always look at this game or these two games and you figure you're going to win. In OVC, there's not that game that you just go, hey, this game we should win. So it really surprises me the parity throughout the whole conference, and that's good. It's good for the conference, but it's it's bad every week because it's a game every week.
All right, Friday night with Morehead coming in here. That's a special night, too. It's the Dig Pink night for you in the league.
Yeah, it really is, and it's a special night for me. I lost my wife to cancer, so Dig Pink is always a very special night for me. So I hope the people come out. We got a lot of things going on. The girls are selling T-shirts this week. We'll be selling them Friday night for Dig Pink. We have an autographed volleyball, pink volleyball that the team signed that we're going to be raffling off Friday night. So it's a special event. All the proceeds go to breast cancer awareness and research, and that kind of thing. So it's a great cause, and I hope everybody comes out and supports it.
On the floor. To me, just looking at your schedule, this is a big weekend because after this, you got, 5 of the next 6 on the road then?
Yeah, we don't see this place, much after that. It really is, doing the calculations out, we figured at the beginning of the year that it was going to take 7 wins to get in the playoffs. That was our goal. I mean, coming in first year, changing culture and all that kind of stuff, to think we were going to come out and win it the first year. We always have those goals, but we have to be a little bit realistic too. Now the girls have kind of showed us that maybe we can do it. But my goal is 1 game at a time. And I think 7's still the number to get in the tournament. And that certainly can be achieved this weekend. But, we got to play like we just talked about. We have to play.
All right, Friday night, Eastern Kentucky at 7, Saturday at 7 o'clock after the football game. You wouldn't be too upset if everybody just made their way from Burgess Snow Field over here Saturday, would you?
No, not at all. As a matter of fact, we're going to be promoting that. We got a lot of alumni coming in this weekend, which is going to be fun. I get to meet a lot of them. So that was one of the big things that volleyball didn't have here at JSU that we're going to do. So we got a bunch of alumni coming in. So it'll be fun to meet them. It'll be fun to hear stories about them. Rick Nold, who's here, is a friend of mine, so I can call him up next week and kind of egg him a little bit about all the stories I heard about him. But no, we're excited. It's going to be a crazy weekend. We got recruits in. It's a big, we got a big recruiting weekend. I'm excited. My daughter and my young granddaughter's coming in, who's 5 months old. So we just pretty much got everything going on this weekend.
No sleep at your house?
No. Normally not during season, but this weekend could be worse.
All right. Good luck this weekend.
Thanks, Mike. Appreciate it.
Big weekend ahead for Jacksonville State volleyball. Ladies at home Friday night. They'll entertain Morehead State at 7 o'clock. Then Saturday evening at 7 p.m. it'll be the Colonels from Eastern Kentucky. Jacksonville State begins the weekend just a game out of first place in the OVC standings. All right, Samantha Bohne's our guest, by the way, defensive specialist, Libero for the Gamecocks. You were picked near the bottom, the team was coming into the season. Did you ladies talk about that? Did you feel like you were picked too low, that you were better than what the preseason polls had you chosen?
I mean, coming from last year, I definitely feel like we kind of deserved to be at the bottom for not even making the tournament, but I think it kind of drove us to really prove everyone wrong and really work hard and start off having a good beginning to our season and stuff.
It's been, shall we say, a lot of work. I know back in the preseason, especially those first couple of weeks of practice, but has that played a part in making you tougher as a team now in the season?
Yes, I definitely would say that all of us are stronger as a unit, and we all definitely work harder together, and I think we know how to push each other better and stuff, so having Coach here helping us has really pushed us in the right direction.
A lot of excitement in the locker room about the way things have gone so far?
Yes, I mean, it's a different outlook on how our season has been going and stuff, because I don't think we expected to be, at the top of our conference, but we're really pumped about it.
Do you expect to win now every time you walk out here on the floor?
Oh my gosh, yes. It's kind of a little bit of pressure, but I think we like it and stuff.
Morehead State and Eastern Kentucky, I mean, it's a little crazy the way the schedule is because you got to turn around and play two teams that you just played last weekend. You handled Morehead, then you got an Eastern Kentucky team that even though they beat you, I mean, you had chances in that match against them and probably could have or should have won it, right?
Yeah, I think Coach, what he always tells us is he wants us all on the same page, all on the same day, and that way we'll all work together to win. And against Eastern Kentucky, we were not all on the same page. And I think if this upcoming weekend we can all get there, then we can come out with a win.
All right, you wear the different color jersey, so you stand out from everybody on the floor. People have never been to a volleyball match. That's the one thing I hear all the time. Who's that in a different color jersey? What are they doing down there? From your job as defensive specialist, Libero, going into a match, what goes through your mind? What are you thinking about before the match even begins?
Definitely that I should probably be making the most defensive plays, and I guess that kind of puts a lot of pressure on me, and it gets me kind of stressed out or nervous at times and everything, but I realize that I can't be thinking about that or be in my own head. I just have to play for my teammates and, be strong and tough as a player for them.
You lead the team in total digs, and you're averaging about, I think, 4%. Are those pretty good? Now, I think you've got 370-plus digs on the season. Are you satisfied with the way you've played so far?
I mean, I guess I wouldn't say satisfied because I always can do better and stuff, and I've been coming in, working on certain things, so there's always room for improvement.
Do you go in thinking I need 15 digs tonight or any kind of magic number in your mind that you try to get in each match?
I mean, I guess I wouldn't say I would put a number on it. I would just say try to touch and get every single ball up for my team.
You're from the Chicago area, as they can tell, no southern accent here. We talked about this before. You came from Chicago to Jacksonville, Alabama, and I guess it was a little bit of a transition or making a change, right? The culture difference.
Yes, that is for sure.
But now your third year here as being a junior, does it sort of feel like home for you now?
I would say that. I've definitely adjusted to the people. They're very nice and caring and stuff. The slow driving kind of still gets to me, so. But other than that, yes, it does feel like home to me.
Winters are a little bit different than home, although you did get some snow last year.
Yes, we did, but obviously not as much as we do in Chicago. So there we get a few feet and you still go to school. So I'll take a few inches and get out of school for like 2 weeks.
A little bit different in the South when it snows, as you have learned. As far as classroom stuff, academic side of things, with your travel, you were on the road last week. Is it tough to balance studying and getting your homework done and staying on top of things in the classroom, balance that with playing volleyball?
I would say yes. I mean, I'm a graphic design major, and our art studios, our classes are 3 hours each time we meet, which is not regular. Or
like a practice session.
Oh, yeah. So we're definitely crammed with, going to class, and then, I have certain projects, so I need to take the time out of my weekend or even during the week to go in, and it's definitely challenging, but all of us as a team are doing very well with staying on top of our studies.
All right, back to volleyball. Excited, big weekend ahead for you?
Yep, stoked for it.
I can tell. But to turn around and play two teams that you just played last week, that's a little bit different. Because But I guess what happened last week still fresh on your mind, isn't it, going in?
I think definitely we can think about what we need to change for this upcoming weekend, and that's obviously a plus of playing them right turnaround here at home. So just got to keep working on the things that we can know that we can do.
Thank you, ma'am. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
Samantha Bohne, Jacksonville State, hosting Morehead State here on Friday night at 7, then Eastern Kentucky Saturday at 7. Free admission, remember, for all Jacksonville State volleyball here at Pete Matthews Coliseum.